Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Heather, and we come to you live each and every day. I feel like I have something in my eye again. We come to you live each and every day so you can learn more about Luminesse and what we have to offer and just talk Luminesse. So, pretty good deal here, right? Oh, I feel like I have an eyelash or something in my eyeball, which is not a good feeling. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Woo! I'm going to be like that the whole time. But I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday today. Hello, Candy. Good to see you. So every time we do go over the basics. So we're going to go over the basics. We're going to go over how to airbrush. But we like to show you new products. We like to show you different things too, because there's so much that involves Luminesse. Like, so much. We have over 350 products. And so it's important for you to see that and to understand how it works. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Tamberly, Jacqueline. How are you? All right. So let me put, of course, I'm going to put the hours that we're here. And then let's go over real quick the system itself. This is our icon system, and we do have an Icon Pro, which looks exactly the same, except it's a different color, and it's going to have 2 speeds. Now we have 2 speeds just in case you want to do like body work, or maybe you want to do tanning, things like that. So it's kind of nice to have the dual speed. We also have the Legend, which is a little bit bigger, but they're all going to operate the same. Even if you have an older system, they're still going to operate the same. And so that's the cool thing, is really the directions or instructions that we're giving you are going to be the same no matter what. Now, we give you the 2 bottles of foundation as well, so you can practice. You can color match 365 days a year. You can also make sure, like, use the Love and the blush. You might not use that every day, but you will use it. But keep in mind, with Luminesse, you're using 10 times less makeup. So it's not anything like traditional makeup. So how you're applying it's going to be different. How much product you're using is going to be different. So there's a lot. All right. So these are the things that we want you to start practicing. So as soon as you turn on your system, there's air that comes out. And so this, just feeling that air around your face, that's practicing. So just keep that going. Practice with water. You can spray on a paper towel and see how you're spraying on that. That way, that contrast of the paper towel and the makeup, it shows you how smooth you are with airbrushing. If you have hot spots, lines, things like that, then you know that you need to practice just a little bit more. But no, it's fun. It's fun to practice. It's not a bad thing at all. All right, let's get started. So I did want to go over makeup with you guys again. I was trying to determine what palette to use. We have so many wonderful palettes. This is the World. Or I think that's the World. Let me see. Oh wait, do I have? I think I have doubles. I have doubles. So we'll put that right there. That's Strength. And which we love, because the Strength palette has a lot of fun colors in there. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with a little bit of traditional concealer right on my lid. Oh, come on. I know I'm looking right at it and it's not letting me like that. Well, oh, here it is. I can't blame anybody for missing stuff. Jeannie, you want to see, is it possible for you to airbrush a light or minimalist of bronzer? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I'll so you want the airbrush shimmer bronzer? Is that the one you're talking about, Jeannie? Yay, Jacqueline. I keep calling you Jackie now. It should be fun. Guys, this is makeup. It should make you feel good. And you're learning something new, a better way of putting on your makeup that's going to make you look amazing. So yes, it should be fun. Jeannie, tell me are you talking a light, the metallic bronzer? Okay. Yes, ma'am, we can do that. All right, so I just put that on my lid and I'm using Buff, which is similar to like a peach color corrector, but I'm just going to use this right on my lid. Tapping, 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 being very gentle. But I mean, look at that coverage. Jeez Louise. All right, so now we're going to do an eyeshadow. And I am going to run some powder. Because it is a cream base, I'm going to powder just a little on the lid. And I'm using the compact. I just did this, knock off the extra, and literally just run it through like that. Super, super light, nothing crazy or anything. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Yeah, this is, oh, okay, well, hold on, Jeannie. If the metallic bronzer, you wouldn't use to hide your chin. Because remember, you would use the matte bronzer to do that. Remember that anything that has a shimmer will draw attention to. So even if it's a bronzer and it has even though it's a bronzer and it has a metallic, it's going to attract. So if you're wanting to basically contour with it, then that's different. Do you have the Cut 1 palette? So you got the metallic bronzer in there? Yeah, see, that's two totally different things. So let me finish the eyes and we'll figure that out. Y'all are so sweet. All right, so I'm now going in, now that, okay, so you just have the metallic bronzer and no Cut 1. Jeannie, if you even have a darker airbrush shade, foundation shade, you can also contour with that as well. So I'm going to use the matte bronzer and I'll show you how to do it. So if that's what you want to see. All right, so let's do the eyes real quick. I am going in with, I'm gonna grab a couple of these. All right. I'm going to use this one right here. We're going to use this palette to get our look. And I'm taking, okay, Jeannie. Okay, so you have 2 and 4, then you can contour with the 4. Because I'm pretty sure you're a shade 2, right? Is your foundation shade a shade 2? But it doesn't matter. Even if you're mixing those, you can still contour with the shade 4. So I'll do the matte bronzer and to show you where to do that. All right, so I'm now going in with the flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going, this is the, I think this one is this one says the Rainforest. But with the tarot cards, it's the world. Yeah, the world. All right, so I'm going in with Core, which is a, like, I love this color. It's like a deep, ooh, you know what I want to do, kind of? I'm like already switching it. Okay, so yeah, I'll contour with the matte bronzer. You can do that, Jeannie, with the shade 4. I'm backing up now. I'm now going in with Orbit, which is the dark green, and it's a matte, so I'm going to put that in my crease. And again, I put it down like that, and then the first spot that you hit, that is where the makeup, most of the makeup's going. So if I go in like this, and I'm just going to bring that back and forth, back and forth. Kind of looking down. Hello, Deborah. And I'm really kind of just really staying just right in that crease. All right. So now I'm going to go in. Candy. Gert. That's what we're here for. Everyone asks questions. Period. Everyone asks questions. If there's a certain, that's exactly what I want. If Jeannie or whoever needs to see how something is done or how she can do this or what if I need to do this, then that's what we do, period. And that's what this is for. That tells me that we're doing our job. Renee and I are doing our job. That's what I want, period. And I am talking to everybody. I am making sure I answer all the questions, but that's exactly what I want. I want people, because how many times have y'all heard me say that? Tell me what you want to see. I'll do it. I might have one thing planned, but I can switch that back in a heartbeat because it's all about you guys. It's all about you guys. All right. All right, so there we go. Now, thank you, Candy. Now I have the green. It's like a deep, deep green. And now I'm going to go in. I just took a tissue and I'm wiping it off. Now I'm going in with Awakening, which is kind of a peachy color. And I'm going to do that kind of right on top of the green, but right at that, almost my brow bone, but not there. I probably could have put this one on first and then put the green on, because I'll probably end up having, I just want a little bit of this peachy color too. And then I can always go back. There. All right. So now here's the fun part. I'm taking my concealer. I'm actually going to put some on my hand real quick. And then using a concealer brush, I'm going to put it right there. And I'm putting this right on the lid. And I'm going to make sure, because I'm putting eyeshadow on top of that. So you do want to make sure that this line is perfect, because that's where the makeup's going to stick. All right. So now I'm taking the flat eyeshadow brush. And I was going to do, yeah, let's go ahead and do, I'm going to do core. And look at that color pop. And see how it just sticks right at the where I put the concealer. And that, because that brings it out a little bit more. Now, because this doesn't allow a lot of movement, I'm doing one side at a time. So if you need colors to pop a little bit more or want to do something, you know, special, then this is perfect. To do. But again, if you're using our concealer, make sure to do one side at a time because it won't allow, you don't want it to dry before you get to the other side. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more there, make sure this is even. I love that. Isn't that cool? All right, so now I'll go back with the orbit and just kind of blend those lines again so it's not so harsh. But then it stays nice and blended. It does pop. Love it. All right, now I am going to go back, and I think I'll use the Nude and Naughty because with the like a dark brown, I want to, maybe I'll use the black. I'm gonna use the black that's in the Nude and Naughty. And just blend it on this edge. Just to make it even, it's gonna pop even more. All right, so remember the very first place you put the brush is where most of the makeup's gonna go. So here's a little short, stockier brush that I can really get it on. It's not so fluffy. So you can actually put it on with this one because these colors are so bold, and then blend it with the fluffier one. But I want to be careful not to go too far in because I definitely want that pop of color to show. And if I need to go back and add a little bit more to that outside just to make sure that that's the main color and not that the black had taken over, I can do that for sure. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and also line. I'm gonna line first with this, with the, what color was that? Core. And then with a little bit of the black. Mainly just on the outside so that ties together. And y'all, I'm just like seeing it and doing it. Seeing it, like I'm just figuring out step by step where I need to put it, where it needs to go, like putting that core on first. I could already tell that I needed something with a little more depth below as well. All right, so now I'm going to take this brush and swipe to make sure all this is cleaned up. Wipe my hand because I will for sure get it on something. Deborah, yeah, bam. So yeah, I mean, I love that. You can definitely see, you know, the distinction between the colors. You might need to go in and blend just a little bit more to make sure everything's smooth. But we can also tweak it when we get, like right now, all you're seeing are the eyes, so it could throw people off. So you might need to start like applying the foundation, and then we can go back and tweak it a little bit too. All right, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take Glow. I'm gonna highlight some underneath my eyes. Plums are beautiful, yes. Thank you, Amber. All right, so I have my Glow in there. Looking up, I'm gonna start underneath the eyes, coming down, never stopping in one place. I keep going, I keep going. I can do a little bit of highlighting here and here. Okay, now even this could throw people because of the fact that it is, you're seeing a lot of contrast. You're seeing a lot of, you know, now it's just highlight with my eyes, okay? So now I will go in with the matte bronzer. Shaking it up, and I'll use about 3 drops, and I'll start the contouring. So again, on the cheeks, it's towards, like I start around the middle of the ear, come towards the mouth, but stop at the color of the eye. Just like that. Okay. And do a little bit in my temple area. And then jawline, I usually blend it down, like do a few this way. And then right here, like looking in the mirror, you can see where my chin should be and not here. So I'll go up and down to blend. And then again, feeling where the air is, where the makeup's going. I got a little hot spot there. Okay, like that. Go back over here. Like that. Okay, that's all I'm going to do there. Now taking my shade 3. Shaking it up. Putting my foundation in. Now I did blow all of the bronzer that was remaining out, and now I'm going to start my pass. My one complete pass. And this is where you should start seeing it come together. So it should start blending in. Down here. Now it's all starting to make sense, right? So now I'll go back. Now it also, looking in the mirror, maybe I should have gone up a little bit more with the bronzer, but that is an easy thing to fix as well. I'm going to continue here. You can fix it with, I can go back and airbrush, or I can just use the Cut 1 palette, whatever I find is going to be easier. All right. Okay, so still have a little bit more left. All right, so again, if you did one thing, I'm like, oh man, I need to go back. No, because airbrush makeup is not going on like traditional makeup, you can always correct it. We can always fix it, okay? So I'm gonna take the Cut 1 palette, or I could airbrush, whatever you prefer. But I can go in and just to show you that, I mean, how many times have you heard me say it's not all or nothing when it comes to airbrush. So now I can go build on top of this airbrush contour with a traditional contour and bring that up just a little bit more. Do the side of my nose a little bit. Like that. And see how just building that up a little bit, it wasn't as severe. It blended better without having, I mean, like that's nothing. That was nothing. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of Charming Blush just to get a little bit of the pink, a little bit of color in my cheeks. Again, not a lot, not having to do a lot. And then I'm trying not to do ballet pink, but I want to so bad. What is this one? That's metallic. I'm gonna do this one. This one is, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do ballet pink. Thank you, Linda. So I'm gonna go in and do this. Get that to the very edge of my lip. Right there. So you can line the eyes with a little bit of mascara and yeah, I mean, with a little bit of mascara, I would be completely fine with outlining them because it is so smoky. So we will finish the eyes at the 2 o'clock. We'll finish the eyes at the 2 o'clock and we'll just have some fun. Oh, Linda, you need to go check out the new products. They're amazing. But yeah, guys, it really is easy. You can take it step by step and just keep doing it. I mean, do something, look in the mirror. Okay, what's it missing? Okay, that's the only thing I have on. Should I continue and then tweak it? Like, just try different things to see what works best for you. You see Renee and I go in so many different orders of how we do this. And that's because Luminous is so versatile and so easy to use. It is so much easier than traditional makeup because honestly, it's hard to make a mistake because you can correct just about anything. So there you go. So there you go. There you go. There you go. So bam. All right. All right, guys. I hope to see you back here at the 2 o'clock. We will be back and we'll just keep on airbrushing. I think I'm going to keep my eyes though, because I really like them. But we'll continue. All right. Hope you have a great day. If you can't come back, but hopefully you can, and we'll see you back at 2. All right. Bye for now.